How's it going, everyone? Welcome to tonight's webinar to the USA. Let me know in the comments, what time is it in the USA? It's amazing how our time zones differ, but it's not keeping us from connecting online and actually making a living, because all of us on here, guys, started with our digital marketing journey because we wanted a better life. It's not like we just started out of nowhere. We started because we wanted to make more money so that we can have more time with our family. Most of the people on here tonight take spending time with family as a priority. If that's a priority for you, put a 1 in the comments. If spending time with your family and living life on your terms is a priority, put a 1 in the comments. Yep, look at all the ones, right? Absolutely, because this is the right place for you to be in. This is what's most important to us. And we are willing to and happy to show you the way. Okay, so I just want to find my screen over here. When I find my screen, I'm going to share quickly here. And then we are going to get the show on the road, right? We're going to get the show on the road. Let me just move this here. Oh, goody. Where am I now? Oh, there we go. Hang on 1 second. I'm all over the place at the moment, yeah? There we go. My screen is all haywire. This is so weird. Let me just sign in here quickly. All right, let me stop sharing my screen for a moment. So sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but let me just get my screen ready and we'll get going, okay? It's quick. You know, we have to rely on the internet at the end of the day. Let me see, where is my screen? Oh, yay. What would have happened if I didn't have my screen to share, guys? What would have happened? Would you have stayed? This is me doing small talk. Okay. All right. There we go. We've got it going. All right. So just give me a heads up or just a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Sanali, okay. You are my eyes. All right. Okay. So I want to open up my chat here because I love speaking to you guys and I love to see what it's on. Okay, what's on and what's going on with you. So welcome to tonight's free webinar, guys. This is the beginner shortcut to daily income. Okay, I'm talking about no tech overwhelm, no thinking about, oh my goodness, how do I put it together? How do I put a website together? How do I even get this started? Because can I just get a yes in the comments if you agree that making money has always been about working harder? If you wanted to make more money, you had to put in more hours. Put a yes if you can agree in the comments. Making money, you know it as, okay, I have to put in more hours or I have to get a second job. I know I was there, right? I know I was there. But in the digital realm that we live in today, guys, it's totally different. So put your seatbelt on, okay? If this is your very first time, please put new in the comments if this is your first time. I'm just curious to see who's new, who's been into this webinar for the very first time, and you don't really know much about digital marketing. It's like a new thing for you. You would love to make money online, but it's like, okay, so we've got a lot of newbies on here. This is awesome, okay? Because then I'm about to blow your mind. This is something that has blown my mind. So put your seatbelt on, okay? So what exactly is this? Let me explain to you in short. We sell high demand digital products, all right? Online that people need. Okay, there's no inventory, there's no shipping. It's 100% a digital product. Because a lot of people ask me, but Lizelle, what do you actually sell? It's educational programs, right? It's an educational program that teaches you how to make money online. And while you are learning, you are earning, right? These are products you own and you resell it. So this is not an MLM. If you were thinking this is a pyramid scheme, because I hear that so often, this is not a pyramid scheme. This is not trading. This is not someone earns from you and you put in all the work. This is 100% legitimate, your own business, and you get 100% profit for it. Okay. So on the left-hand side, that was me. Overworked, underpaid, stressed, overwhelmed. If you can agree with that, put me in the comments. Okay. If you can agree with that. That was me during COVID, guys. When COVID happened, I left my main corporate job. I was used to working hard. Let me put it out there. I've never been lazy. I'm a hard worker. And I'm sure if you are on here, you're probably also a hard worker. This is why you know there must be something else that I can do. It cannot be this hard. to make a living and still try and enjoy your life, right? So COVID happened. I left my full-time job. I was like getting peanuts at that time. And I was like, this is it. My life with my children is more important. People were dying around me. And I was like, my boss was sitting on me like this saying, Lizelle, you're going to sit in front of that laptop. I don't know if any of you had a bad COVID. You can put a 1 if you had a bad COVID. But I was forced to be sitting in front of my laptop all the time. So I decided, you know what, enough is enough. Life is more important than this. If I die today, they're going to replace me tomorrow. So what I did was I only knew the beauty industry because I've always been doing beauty on the side because I love it, right? And I was like, well, let me do some beauty courses. Let me open up my own little beauty salon. But I ended up working more. This was me trying to do it my way, trying to have my own time, trying to be in control of my own time and making money. I ended up having to work more instead of relaxing more. I worked more because I needed more money. When I needed more money, I had to take in more appointments, right? So now I'm working less. I'm earning much more than I've ever earned before. I just hit over my 3 million South African Rand mark. That's over $200,000. Guys, working a couple of hours a day as a stay-at-home mom, which I was within 5 weeks of starting my online business. And the only reason I'm sharing it with you is because it is possible for you too. Okay? I'm telling you, I still have to pinch myself. I'm not stressing over money anymore. I get to do life. I get to spend time with my children. We were at the pet shop today. Yesterday, my eldest child turned 19 years old. I took her out. We were in the mall. We were walking around. And I still made money the same day. I just deposited money this morning again because of my online business. It keeps on running for me. The internet doesn't sleep, guys. Your business doesn't have to sleep. You just need someone to show you the way to work smarter. You need the right system and you just need the right products because it doesn't help you have a product that no one wants, right? I also see that all the time. People have amazing products. They've got amazing businesses, but then they're not making sales and they wonder why not. Because you need to know how to show up. You need to know how to market and you need to have the right system. I have my own time now, right? This was me. I posted it 5 days ago. I made $3,000 before lunch. And please hear my heart. Most of you probably won't know me on here. Please hear my heart. The only reason I'm sharing it is not to brag. Okay, I'm not trying to put it down your throat. I'm showing you what is possible. When I started my online business at the end of 2023, I was struggling financially. I couldn't pay my children's school fees. I got a letter from the school to say that I can't take my kids back to school if I don't pay the fees. I didn't have the money, right? So December 2023, while everyone was taking a holiday and enjoying their December holiday, guess what I was doing? I was starting my online business, plus I was working full-time in my beauty salon. Now, for anyone who's been in the beauty industry, you know that's the busiest time of the year, right? I was booked back to back with clients. Guess what? Working around the clock, still not making enough money to pay my bills, right? So I started my online business because that's how desperate I was. I knew I needed to do something different. Whatever I was doing at that stage was not working for me. Put me in the comments if that is you. You're feeling like if I have to carry on the way that I'm carrying on right now, this is not going to work for me. I am so scared of how this is going to end, right? I knew I needed to do something great. I knew I needed to do something different. So I discovered that you can earn an income online. Without having experience, without having a following, I started a brand new TikTok account. I didn't even know how TikTok was working, right? Someone is fiddling on my screen here. I don't know who's that. It's okay if it's you, okay? I also didn't know even how Zoom worked when I started, right? So there we go. So when I started my online business, I had to Google digital marketing. I had no clue what it was. I just heard of this woman making 1.7 million South African Rand in 7 months. And I was like, okay, well, if she can make so much money, it sounds too good to be true. But if she can make so much money, then maybe I can make $1,000 at least a month, right? Put in the comments there, how much do you need a month that can take that pressure off financially? I'm just curious to see, how much do you need in a month to take that pressure off, okay? That's what I needed. I needed 20,000 South African Rand, which is about $1,000 a month. And I was thinking, if she can make $10,000 a month, I can make at least 1,000, right? So I started my online journey, guys. Within 5 weeks, I left my full-time 9 to 5 beauty salon because I knew I found a way to work smarter instead of harder, right? I knew it. And you know how I showed up online? I couldn't wait to tell everyone when I started making sales. I was like, guys, this is for real, right? I don't know if you've seen me. I had a customer, someone contacted me today. They are in my email list for a year already. They've been following me for a year, right? Like they were like, Lizelle, like, I can't keep up with how well you are doing and how your confidence has grown. It's because I started also with zero, right? But the best thing is, guys, I get to be a mom. You know how many times I missed out with my little ones? I missed first concerts when I've got 3 kids and all of them were 2 months old when I had to go back to work. I didn't see sitting for the first time. I didn't see them walk for the first time. I missed out because I always had to be at work because I couldn't afford to be a stay-at-home mom. So yes, the money is fantastic, but the most amazing prize for me is being at home with my children and being able to do life, being able to finally have the financial freedom I thought was only a gimmick, to be able to spend time with my children and not have to check my bank account when I make decisions, right? So look at this. It's not just me. Tanya, $900 ding. This is a day ago. Woohoo, getting ready for bed and a ding. Another person's life changed just like that. Let's go, meeting goals for 2025. Katie, kicking April off with another $900 legacy builder. This is now in April, right? People are making literally money in their sleep. Now, when I say money in their sleep, I'm not saying they're not putting effort in. We teach you a 2-hour workday. And I'm going to explain it in a bit and you'll know exactly how it works, okay? And I'll open up for questions afterwards if you are still unclear on how this works. Look at this. Nicola, this is absolutely insane. It's only the April the 2nd. I've already made 1,800. I want to tell you a story about Nicola just now, okay? Someone pinched me. I'm 24 years old, and this is actually happening. That's 3 months salary made in just 2 days. My biggest fear, what people would say, what they would think, but I realized something. Fear of judgment won't pay your bills. Fear of judgment won't give you freedom. Don't let it hold you back from creating the life you deserve. The reason I wanted to share that, because I went into the community just before I opened up, just before we started the webinar. And the reason I wanted to show hers is I'm going to bring Nico on. Now, Nico is my very first customer who hit his very first South African million, I think about a month ago, right? He's going to tell you his story. Now, Nicola is his fiance. He started it and he did so well that she's doing it. The one who didn't want to show her face on camera, okay? So I'm going to have Nico come up and just share his story so you can see, guys, it's not just one person. Everyone can do this. Nico, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Lizelle.
Yay! All right, the floor is yours. Share your story.
Hello, everyone. I hope you are enjoying the webinar so far. If it wasn't for webinar, me and Nicola would have probably never started with this. So just a backstory of how everything started. Last year, February, I bought a program from a big business owner that bought a program to make his marketing better. He's been in the online business for years, and he told me about this program, and it can maybe help me to stay in South Africa because, sorry, I've worked in America for 5 years, and I was looking for a way out to stay in South Africa and to earn in dollars and to replace my income. So to speak the truth, I failed. I got to step 3 by the setup and I said, listen, this is not for me. I've been working with my hands for 5 years now. I'm going to go back to America. That's how I'm going to provide for me and Nicola. And after 2 months, Nicola started seeing the Lizelle's videos and other digital marketing videos of people earning up to $5,000, $10,000 a month. And that's much more than what I've earned in America a month. And she said, well, let's give this thing a chance. And I can't remember what the problem was, but we bought the program from Lizelle. So Lizelle is our mentor. And at that time, I was working 12 to 16 hours a day. And Nicola said, well, she'll do the setup. Let's see if it works, because you never know if you won't try. And we were looking for a way out. And as we started, she was like, I see you need to do marketing. You need to show your face on the internet. And she was like, I won't be able to do it. She's too scared. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. I don't care what people are going to think, because if this can bring me home, I'll take the chance. So we actually started this as a side hustle. And I never thought it would replace my income. I think it was after the 3rd day after I started my marketing, after everything got set up, as I said, I was working 12 to 16 hours a day. Nicola wrote me scripts and said, okay, do a video about this, do a video about this, make a video about this. And I think after the third day, I made my first sale and I started going into profit. We started with the $300 program. After 2 weeks, we upgraded to the $900 program. And 2 weeks after that, I packed my bags and I came back to South Africa for good. And long story short, it's been an amazing ride. And Nicola started her journey 2 months ago. As you said, a testimony, she made $1,800 in 2 days. So the first month, she was still a bit scared, and she went on she did faceless marketing, and she still made $940. Guys, you need to know how business works. People need to know, like, and trust you. So that you can make money with faceless, but at the end of the day, people need to know, like, and trust you. So if you make UGC videos, people are going to buy much faster from you. Sorry for my English. Most of my videos are in Afrikaans. And just want to say I'm so proud of her. And I know there's a lot of people that's scared and are scared to start this because they don't want to show their face. But if that's not the testimony and show you that this works, then I don't know. Guys, at the end of the day, there's a quote I walk with each day. If one human has done it, it is humanly possible. And I can't remember the day we met each other in the mall. I think it was just after you made your first million. And I was like, so how's it going now after you made your first million? Like, it's true what they say. Your second million comes much faster after you made your first one. I don't know if I was allowed to say that, but guys, I'm just here to tell you my story. At the end of the day, there's always going to be people that are going to say bad things and say bad comments, but like me and Nazal and Nicola do and other digital marketers, we see it as a positive and time to tell people what actually is going on in the program. And in social media, it's the way out. Everything is going online at the end of the day. So I think as soon as you can get into the program and learn the skills, you already get 4 digital products to sell. Where else can you get digital products and start making money from the beginning? Yeah.
Absolutely. Nico, I just love your story, and I must say I do brag about you all the time, because for me it's just amazing. The money is good, and he'll tell you, but there's nothing like being at home. Hey, Nico, give us a glimpse
100%.
of your life there and what changed.
Everything changed, to be honest. Me and Nicola just said before this webinar, we are done working at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we go to the walk on the beach. If there's not nice weather, if the window blows too much here in Jeffreys Bay, we go swim, and that's what we wanted. We even said before we started this, we want our own online business. We want financial freedom. We want to do what we want when we want, and it's just amazing. And I know the money is nice, but at the end of the time, nothing can replace time. You can never get time back. And that's actually what we wanted. And now our mission, and I think everybody else is starting digital marketing, because everybody that started digital marketing wanted a way out of their situation. So we're here to tell you about a solution, and I hope this webinar changes your minds.
Absolutely. I love that, because it's either for you or it's not. You know, a lot of people
Yes.
choose to work a 9 to 5. A lot of people choose to rather go work every day, have someone else in control of their time, thinking they have the security of a salary once a month. But then we've got so many people inside our program that has worked 25 years or less or more for a company and then just get redundant, right? So this really truly changes lives, and you'll get to meet our community. It's just amazing. Okay, so let's carry on. I know your time is valuable. Let us carry on. So imagine this. Maybe your story is not going to be like mine. Maybe your story is not going to be like Nico. Maybe you are the one who, like me, wanted that house. Maybe you just want to buy your own house. Maybe you want to leave your children something, right? Maybe you want to go on that trip. You're like seeing everyone go on trips, and you've got something on your bucket list that you want to do, and you just want to take a trip away with the family, right? Or maybe you want to just work from anywhere. I don't know what it is that you want to do, but I want you to imagine for a moment. You get up in the morning and you already have made $900, which is so possible, which when it doesn't happen to everyone on the first day or week, but I can tell you many stories about people. A customer of mine who bought on the Monday, she had her first sale the Thursday. She's from Namibia. She already made 60,000 in her first month because she didn't wait. She was scared, but she went and she just did it, right? Imagine you waking up with the cell. You haven't even worked yet. You haven't even started your day. Imagine you can finally take that trip. You can finally buy that house and you don't have to even have debt because the money comes in on a daily basis. It's different for everyone. Not everyone wants millions. Some people, they just want to make an extra $1,000 a month like I did. My plan was never to hit millions. I just wanted to breathe financially. And this is what I did. Nico just wanted to be at home. He didn't think he was going to make $1 million. And this is what happened. So what do we sell? We sell ready-to-made MRR products. What does that stand for? It's master resale rights. Listen to what I'm saying to you. This is the best that you can start with if you want to hit the road running and earn as quickly as possible, because this is a done for you business. You get a website, you get emails. I'm going to show you how it works. You get every single thing in one to immediately start. I have a doctor that bought 2 weeks ago from me. She's starting with this so that she can learn it. She can start making money with this. But the skills that she's going to learn inside this program is going to help her leverage her own practice. It's going to help her make money with what she's good at, because this is the skills that you learn inside here. So it doesn't have to stay with this. You also don't have to get started and resell it if you don't want to. You can get started, learn the skills, and apply it into your own business or whatever you want to get into, right? It comes with a step-by-step system that helps you to start earning quickly. It's a once-off amount. There's no monthly fees, and you get daily coaching and mentorship for success, right? I call it a business in a box because it's ready to use. It's got every single thing that you need to start earning an income online. I had no clue. I had to Google the word digital marketing. I just started and I figured it out as I go on because the system is already tested and proven to work. This is why we always say you learn while you earn, because everything is already set up for your success. It's just like a foolproof recipe. Like, just follow the recipe and you'll get that perfect dish that you want, right? So why promote digital programs? It's a proven program. In other words, you don't have to hope it's going to work out for you. Let me tell you, the ones who ever start this and are not successful either does not plug in, they either not consistent with their content, they either don't follow the proven recipe step by step, because there are coaches, there are weekly calls, we've got daily calls, there is 24/7 support. You just need to reach out and ask for assistance, okay? It's daily pay directly into your bank account, and you actually sell something that helps others. This is why I'm so passionate about it. To be honest with you, I've always been purpose-driven. I would never be able to do something that I don't feel that I can have impact in someone's life. This helps someone. Just like Nico, I can tell you about Kelly. Kelly was going through a divorce. She didn't have the money to start this business. She had 2 kids that she had to look after. She was already working 9 to 5. She started on the lowest one. She made 27,000 within her first 2 months. She made over 100,000 a couple of months thereafter. She's now thriving. She's got her own podcast. I can tell you about so many people, because you know, a lot of people will say, I can't do it because. I didn't start this, and most of us didn't start this because we had the money. We started it because we did not have the money. So let me show you how it works. There is what we call a capture page. Now, I'm sure, I just get someone to tell me here or just comment there quickly. Did you get to a page like this to come to the webinar tonight? You came to a page like this and you got an email from someone, and eventually they invited you to a webinar like this, right? Put a yes in the comments if you did. This is a capture page. So what you do is you follow your 2-hour workday strategy, right? It's all strategy that works, a system that works, okay? Because what you do is you collect email addresses, because not everyone's going to buy from you the first time they see you, right? You will see, remember when you ordered something online for the very first time, you know, you probably didn't buy immediately. I remember when I first bought from Shein, I was like, oh, a company from China, like, will I ever get my stuff? And I saw, and what I saw was good, but I didn't buy immediately. But then I kept on seeing them as I was scrolling, right? And then I kept on seeing them, and then I saw other people started buying, and then I was like, okay, maybe this is working. And then eventually I bought, right? But it was also because I was in Shein's email list. And Shein kept on sending me emails and kept on showing me the nice stuff that I can buy, right? Anyone agree? Put agree in the comments if you do. This is a proven system. Even the algorithm, we teach you how to train the algorithm. If you Google something right now, you Google birthday parties, all of a sudden you're going to start seeing a lot of birthday parties on everywhere you look on your online. That's the algorithm, right? But you get a capture page like this. So when you do your 2-hour workday and you do 3 posts a day on social media, and you do what we call our free copy and paste of ads, because remember, we are teaching you how to build a 6-figure in dollar business online without any monthly expenses. Okay. So what we do is we show people to our capture page. This is what you're going to do. You already get this done for you. Someone's going to enter their email address. Once they enter their email address, they are immediately taken to a video page where our mentor, the creator of this course, she is going to do a video where, or depends on, I've got my own video, depends on, some of us do have our own video, but I started with everything she gave. And she'll do a video and she will share with you exactly what it looks like inside the program and how it works. Here's the magic. Once you get the video, you will get a link to go to the person's website to purchase if you're ready, right? But here's the magic. Because not everyone buys from you the very first time. Now you're in the email list. So now they keep on getting emails. You will keep on getting emails from that person unless you unsubscribe. The people who are interested will start checking it out because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. Nico mentioned it. So this is where you nurture the people that come in, because some people will come in, they don't know a lot about it, and they're going to start to check it out. They're going to start seeing if they like what they see, and they will make a decision if this is for them. If it's not, they're going to unsubscribe. Now, in our program, guys, 1 out of 20 that lands on this page purchases from you. That is the data we have inside our program. 1 out of 10 from some, right? But on average, 1 out of 20 that comes to this page will purchase from you. This is the proven system, okay? So to keep this proven system, I call it my machine. It's our freedom machine, because this, my friend, is working for you online 24/7 the whole time. While Nico is out to the beach, he's done his 2-hour workday, this system keeps on working. He doesn't have to get on the phone with anyone. Think about when you order from Takealot or from Amazon. When you place your order, you don't get on the phone with anyone. You put your payment details in, you order your product, right? The next moment you get an email. That's automation working in the background. Now, because this is digital, we don't have to ship anything. When someone comes through the store and they purchase, Nico gets paid for it, right? Or whoever gets paid for it. So Nico can go on the beach and this is going to work for him. Now, to make this machine work, this is what you need to do in 2 hours a day, right? Do I still have your attention? Can I just get a nod? I just see some of you on there. Can I just get a nod? Okay. You ready to find out? Because I'm a picture person. I need to know, okay, what do you expect me to do to make this type of money? Okay. Here's the 2-hour workday. So for 30 to 45 minutes, you are going to create content. In the beginning, it might take you 45 minutes, maybe an hour, right? It takes me 10 minutes now to make 3 little videos that I put on my social media. You post 3 times a day to 1 social media platform. You don't have to start with 2, 3, 4. Just start with 1. I only started with 1. Nico only started with 1, right? You start with 1. You post 3 times a day on that one. Okay? But some take longer to create the content. We teach you how to create the content. We teach you who your perfect customer is, because everyone's different. Because I get this question all the time. But if everyone's doing it, what does it help I'm doing it? The people that buy from Nico is not the people that buy from me. Right? If everyone was only going to buy from one person, then they could all just buy from Michelle, who's the creator of this course. But not everyone connects with Michelle, right? People buy from people they know, like, and trust. And you have influence if you believe it or not, okay? 30-minute copy and paste of free ads method. We give you the ads, we give you the websites. You spend about 30 minutes a day copy and pasting to these websites, right? 15 minutes, you're going to respond what we call to a CTA. That's a call to action. Now, if you've seen one of our videos always ends with telling you what to do. Okay. And people like to be told what to do. So my webinar, I made a video today and I said, this is what's happened. This is how amazing it is. I'm now a stay-at-home mom. If you want to learn how this works, comment webinar in the comments and I'll make sure you get the info. What happens is that's a CTA. So I spend 15 minutes a day and I get back to the people that responded webinar. So to make sure that they get the details, right? For the rest of the 30 minutes, you are going to spend time in the community. We call it plugging in, right? And you're going to continue with your training. I hope you know what this means. This means you do not have to go through the entire course to be able to start making money. Can I get a yay in the comments there? Okay? Because I know other programs, you have to go through the entire program before you can start making money. With this one, I still haven't done all the legacy builder modules, if I have to be honest. I still haven't done it because I'm having too much fun, right? So there's always modules that's being added. You just have to do the basics, and you, within the 2 hour a day, you're going to get good with it. Let me put it this way. If you start gymming every day, if you start going to the gym an hour a day, do you think you're going to look different in 3 to 6 months time? You're going to look different, right? You might have lost 10 Ks in 3 or 6 months time, right? If you go to the gym today and you spend 8 hours at the gym, are you going to lose the 10 Ks? Are you going to lose it? No. There's strategy, guys. It's not what you do in one day. It's what you do every single day that makes it work. And this is why this works so well. Okay. So why now is the best time to start? The digital economy is exploding. When I started, we were less than 2,000 in our community. Okay. I already have a baby millionaire. Okay. And there's another one popping out. I'm telling you, we are over 18 million South African millionaires right now. We are over 100 and I don't know, 3 6-figure earners in dollars within this program. We are over 50,000 people inside our community now. The community is growing faster than you can blink your eye. Okay. This is how it's exploding. And Forbes have even predicted that it's going to grow to 25 trillion this year. The e-learning market is projected to hit 1 trillion by 2030. And these products are in the e-learning industry because it's skills that people learn. The digital product industry is growing by 20% year over year, right? And more people are buying online courses and digital assets than ever before. If you don't believe this, check online. When we all had the BlackBerry phone, no one wanted to move over to the touchscreen. Now we're all on the touchscreen. It's only a matter of time, and then everyone will be doing online business, because this is also what Forbes is predicting, right? And people are leaving their jobs and losing their jobs because they are realizing that they can get digital income. Okay. Now my screen has frozen. Okay. Let me do this. It has just frozen. It's probably to see if you are awake. Does that sound good, guys? Put a yes if this sounds good, sounds interesting, sounds like this is something that you've been looking for, right? You've been looking for. I said it was going to blow your mind. I said it, okay? So this is what you're going to get if you join today, okay? You're going to get an exclusive bonus. You are going to become a part of an amazing community that is the #1 community on the school platform, okay? Absolutely amazing. There are weekly, daily calls in there. You can jump on any call. This is not the type of business where you are left on your own. You're in business for yourself, but you're not doing it by yourself. This is not where we leave you and there you go, goodbye. Hope you succeed. You've got all the resources in here to be a multimillionaire. Okay. Exclusive bonus #2, you're going to get community builders training. In other words, you're going to learn how to create your own community if that is something that you want to do. Right? You're going to get a Canva crash course. You're going to get an exclusive training on a 1 million to 17-month blueprint that Michelle O'Neill did. In fact, last year, she made $4.7 million in 1 year. Exclusive bonus, 30-day marketing. This is just bonus, by the way, if you start today, right? A 30-day marketing strategy. You're going to get an invisible empire faceless marketing. Now, let me see. Put me in the comments if you are the one not wanting to show your face online. Put me if that is you. You're scared to show your face online. You were scared like Nicola, right? And Nicola has been seeing, I mean, she's been doing faceless and she already made money with that, right? You're going to get a whole module dedicated to doing faceless online. You also get templates and everything with it. You're going to get 200 digital product ideas. If you do want to create your own digital products, you're going to get the ideas. But here is what truly sets the Legacy Builder apart. You get licensed and certified to be a reseller of this program. There is no other digital marketing platform online currently that gives you this. No one. you are going to get certified. You get lifetime licensing, and you can resell all four proven digital programs and get 100% off every sale. This means you own your own income. You keep every single dollar that you earn. No product creation is required because you can immediately plug into the proven system. Instant authority, because now you're certified and you're licensed for credibility. Now you're not going to feel like, okay, goodness, what do I talk about now? You're going to know because you're going to go through the process. It's short little videos that you're going to go through, and you're going to get the license to do this. And you have to work, at least commit to 2 hours a day, guys. 2 hours a day is how I built my business. If anyone tells you different, they are not managing their time, because I only had 2 hours when I started my online business because I was working full time. Okay. So now I'm going to open up for Q&A. If you want me to ask me anything, you want to see what it looks like inside the program, you want to see what it looks like inside the community, ask me, put your hand up. You can just hover over the screen, click on raise hand, and I'll answer the questions. Okay, or we can take some questions if you want to in here. How does tax work? Good question, Edward. The government does not take your money. So you need to be a good citizen and pay your own tax. Okay, put some money aside every month, and then get yourself a bookkeeper when you start making, especially 6 figures. Get yourself a bookkeeper that can help you, and you submit your tax yearly as you need to anyway. Okay. You can do provisional tax. Yes, I actually registered my business when I started making 6 figures. I registered my business as a private company. Then you pay a lot less tax, so that helps. But getting into contact with a bookkeeper, a lawyer, I mean, I can only tell you what we are doing, but I can't give you any legal advice or something like that. I must say that. Okay. How much does it cost to begin? I'm financially in a difficult situation. Oh, I did not cover that. Okay. So let me show you inside the program quickly, and I will cover that. I did not cover that. Sorry. Okay. So, let me go out here quickly. Okay. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you what it looks like inside the program. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I did not cover that. I'm sorry. Let me just get inside my thing here. So there are 4 different programs. We've got a starter program at $100. Okay. I'll show you now. There we go. Okay. All right. So let me open up here. I'm not sharing my screen, am I? No. Sanali, are you there? Oh, there we go.
Yes,
Okay.
you're not sharing, Lizelle. No.
Okay. I think I'm gonna, there we go. Okay, now you can see, right?
Yes,
Okay.
go.
So when you have the Legacy Builder, you've got all the programs, right? We just upgraded to the Legacy 2.0. So my previous version is still going to show you. So I'm going to focus on the 2.0. The Legacy Builder is the $900. This is the most popular one. And for good reason, because with this one, you get on a call with Michelle on a Tuesday, where every single Tuesday she gets on a call, she shares with you in-depth strategies and how to add additional income streams, how to create your own digital products. She teaches you mindset training, how to prepare for it, right? So that's a Legacy Builder, and you get 4 income streams with that. I always say start on the highest one that you can afford, because you will make more, because there's more income streams, right? You can always upgrade later. The Legacy Builder has got all the programs, the 4 programs inside it, plus the bonuses, right? That one is a $900. Then you get the Digital Mastery. That one is $600. This one, you get 3 income streams, because with the Digital Mastery, you will get the Launchpad, the Passive Daily Pay, and the Digital Mastery. In other words, you have 3 products that you get. With the Legacy Builder, you get all 4, right? So that one is $600. This is also going to teach you how to make 6 figures in 6 months. It's got that blueprint in there. It teaches you how to add additional income streams. It's a very good program. That's the one I got started off with before the Legacy launched. The Passive Daily Blueprint, this one. It's $300. With this one, you're going to have 2 income streams, because you will be able to sell the passive one plus the Launchpad. Okay, that one's $300, like I said, in South African rands, about 5,500. With this one, it's more than what the entry level has. It's got 2 income streams plus it also has additional training in to scale faster, right? The Launchpad is the entry-level one. The Launchpad is a $100 one. With this one, you get one income stream. You will be able to sell the Launchpad. You will have just this one on your website, okay? And then the bonuses are extra. The bonuses come with, it doesn't matter which one, it comes with each one of them. And if I can show you just what it looks like a little bit inside, when you go inside the Legacy Builder, this is literally step by step. For the first 30 days, you literally have someone walking with you every single day, because you have every single day, day 1, do this, day 2, do this, okay? So you click on start course and you literally work through the videos. Again, remember what I said. You don't have to go through everything to be able to start. You can have your business and start within a day or 2, okay? So you're going to go through each of the videos. Everything's already set up for you. You just need to connect your system, okay? So while I'm on here, let me show you the community. This is where I took the screenshots from, right? This is our global community. You'll see it's in real time. We're over 50,000 members over here. You'll see, look at Billy certification. I did it. First $900 sale. Look at that. It's all in real time. This was me 5 days ago. I took a screenshot of that earlier. So anytime you can come in here and you can ask a question, right? And what's so amazing about our community is you can literally say, I want to do like Facebook training. Where can I get like Facebook training, right? This is inside the community. This is not even inside your program. And you will see there's training that pops up here. Training that you can go do if you want to maybe focus on Facebook or Instagram. I also do training inside the community. Our 6- and 7-figure earners, guys, do training for free in this community. No one earns off anyone inside this business. You work for yourself, but you'll see we are a community, a little family of people who help to see each other win. We love that. Look at the calendar. You'll see that there are calls during the week. Look at that. There's 2 tech support calls. Maybe you are struggling to connect your system or something, or you want to do something different. It's going to teach you that. We've got content. We've got mentoring calls. We've got legacy builder training. We've got success onboarding. If you get started today, you're going to be one of the first to go to the bi-weekly success onboarding calls. So it's just all there, right? In our classroom, we're busy with our 90-day sprint. You're going to learn how to make $10,000 in April. $10,000. You're going to learn every single thing that we do to help you get to $10,000 in a month, right? This is how amazing it is. Okay, so here are your next steps. If you are ready to get started, get back to the person that invited you here. You should have gotten an email. And in that email, there's a link at the bottom there that you can go click on and get started. If you don't see that link, just reply to the email that you received from that person and ask them for the link to get started. Okay, so let me see. Am I missing any questions here, Zanel?
Yep, there's a few in the chat, Lizelle. Just go through them and then you can just answer them.
All right. If I start with a $100 course and I start making money, can I then buy the next one and so on? Yes, you can upgrade. Okay. Good morning, Yvette. She just bought the Legacy Builder. How's it going? Oh, congratulate Yvette, guys, for purchasing a Legacy Builder. Whoop, whoop. She's getting started and all the way from New Zealand. This is the power of having an online business. And this is why we do it in dollars, guys. It's an international business. Anyone can purchase from you. And this is what's so amazing. So excited for you. Yay. And it's morning by her. Look how cool that is. Okay. If you don't have the $300 now to buy a program, is there a program to start that you can build on? Chelsea, you can start with a $100 one. Then, and as you make money, you can upgrade. I would always tell my customers, go work towards the 900 if you can, because of the education that's in there, right? There's so much education that makes you a better leader, a better business owner, a better parent, because you get a lot of mindset training. If you are hearing my little Yorkie, I'm sorry about that. She does not have manners when it comes to my Zoom calls. I sell on Takealot. Can I sell those products on this platform? Good question, Sania. We use system.io to sell our programs. Everything's built in the system, and that system is for free. But when you want to add additional products, which you can, when you add additional products, then you are going to need to upgrade to the system. But I do want to say that is probably not well, yeah, you can. You'll just have to ask what are the tech guys in the community to help you set up if you want to do it, because system.io they do have a storefront now where you can actually load individual products, because we get a done for you system, right? If we have our own community, can we go live in our community? Yes, of course, of course. How much does it cost to begin? Okay, I said that, right? I went through the programs. How often do you go live to grow your followers? Daphne, it all depends on, I go live every day except on a Tuesday, but not everyone goes live. I'll tell you, there are people inside here that never go live and they make money. There's a lot that does very well on Facebook and they never go live, right? So it's not a must that you have to go live, okay? It's all about your message. It's all about your content, guys. Really, it's all about your content. Can I start earning with the starter program? Absolutely. What do you actually sell? Caitlin, very good question. Like when I mentioned the programs, it's an educational platform, right? It teaches you how to market online. It teaches you how to make money online because it's digital. Everything's going digital, right? In the old days, I call it the old days because we live in a new era, guys. Digital, as everything's going digital. So in the old days, you would get a physical store and you would have your physical products inside the store. But you would go to school first to get an education. And then after school, if you want to do well in business, you would go do a business management course or something, so that at least when you finish there, you can get a job, get some experience, and then get to earn an income that someone else is probably going to have to give you, and you're going to have to work 8 hours a day. That's the old, long way of doing things. Now you learn and earn at the same time. It's going to teach you marketing skills. It's going to teach you how to market anything online. Doesn't matter what you sell, right? We just give you the program that is teaching you these skills. We give you master resale rights to it so that you don't have to create your own product to resell, so that you can already earn while you're learning. Does that make sense? Where does the ads go if you're marketing? We give you the websites on where, and we give you the ads which you can copy and paste to high trafficking websites. We also teach you Facebook marketing. We also teach you Instagram marketing, but you don't have to pay for ads. This is what we teach you. You don't have to pay for any ads because we teach you how to build a 6-figure in dollar business, guys, without any monthly expenses. Okay. Any more questions? You can raise your hand or ask me in the, are you guys shy that you don't want to raise your hand? Okay. All right. If we don't have any more questions, then I'm going to end the webinar. Thank you so much, Speechless. Speechless, I love that. I love that. What is the minimum you can make with $100 package? There's no minimum. You can have, we had a lady, guys, she started on, she actually started, there was a previous package before we upgraded. There was one of $50. She started the one day and she made 80,000 in her first day that she sold. You can't ask me how much because I don't know. You can have 100 sales in a day, but let's be more realistic. Maybe you can have 3, 4, 5 sales in a day, right? It all depends. It all depends on how quickly you get started, okay? When marketing and want to do it faceless, how exactly is that going to work to advertise faceless? Oh, good question, Danelle. When you do faceless, I would recommend using Instagram for faceless. Instagram or Facebook, okay? Because Instagram is extremely trending with faceless content because Instagram is very aesthetic. It's all about the images that you put on there. So having images, you can get stock photos of that and then your message that's important. We're going to teach you how to use a hook. A hook is what stops the scroll. Think about quickly, Danelle, what stopped your scroll, right? Think about that. And it might not be about this business. What stopped your scroll in anything that you're watching online? Because whatever stopped your scroll is what we are teaching you inside the program, how to stop your customers scroll. Okay? It's all about your message and we're going to teach you. You will still post videos. You will still post photos. It's just not going to be you in it. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. Thank you for the webinar. I'm in. Yay. I love it. Who's getting started, guys? Put me in the comments if you're getting started today. Come. Today or in this week still. Come. Are you going to get started? Because you want those bonuses, right? Let me see. Any questions? I'm ready. Yes. So you can just get back to the person that invited you here. Can the community members that are watching my live in the community, can they comment while I'm live? And those comments viewed after live is over and the video posted? Yes, you can do that. Weird question, because that's in your community, right? But it can. How soon you get the training and examples to hook after buying the package? Immediately now, Marie. What a fantastic question. You immediately get access to your program. You will purchase your program. Then you're going to pay a once-off $39 for your website fee. That's where the company makes their money. It's the strangest thing. No one ever asked me, but Lizelle, if we can make 100% profit, where does the company make their money? It's a weird question that I never get asked. It's weird. But the company makes their money like that. They put up the website and they put up everything online for you. So you pay $39 for that. And then the only thing that you're going to need is you're going to need a professional email address and a domain, because it's your business. The company can't get that for you because the company doesn't take your money from you. Okay, it's your business. And also to protect yourself from online fraud and all those things, you need a professional email and you need your domain, which is a.com. Okay. All right, we've got a lot of me's. Yay. Okay. Okay, and create a separate account for the faces. Yes. What's the best time to post? Anytime. That when you see people saying at a certain time, it doesn't exist. Have to wait for payday. Do you pay the difference between the packages when upgrading? Yes. When you upgrade within 30 days, you are going to only pay the difference. And the reason we say 30 days is because people stagnate. They procrastinate. Okay. Look here. We don't want you to buy a program and not be successful. Otherwise, none of us will be successful. We are successful because everyone's successful, right? Because we help one another. We want you to see success. We can't do the work for you, but we want you to be successful, right? I saw another one here. What did I see? Yeah, so we give you 30 days so we can help you get started so you don't sleep on it, because some people will start, but they'll only take a week or two to actually get started. They will buy, but they only take a week or two to get started. Are others still interested in the $100 package? Absolutely. Absolutely. I still sell $100. Okay. Do they give us guidance with creating a domain and separate email address? Yes. You get step-by-step training inside the program. And remember, when you purchase, the person that you purchase from is not going AWOL. They're not going to leave you. And even if they do, right, there's a community. You can immediately ask a question. I showed you what it looks like online. Ask a question. Hey guys, I just bought. I don't know what I'm doing. Where should I go first? People will tell you, right? So you will get the step-by-step exactly how to purchase your domain, how to connect it, how to set everything up. Okay, how do we know when and if the market won't get saturated? Good question. The market, okay, at the moment, for a company for a market to be considered saturated, a company needs to occupy 70 to 72% of the market share, right? Think of it as a whole big circle, right? We are only a spot in that circle because just our community is just over 1% now. Currently in the market share, and we are the only program out there that offers licensing, okay, that gives you a license and certification to resell. No other program. They will probably catch on, but we are the first ones, okay? The market is far from saturated, but let me tell you this, and let me be very, very clear. The moment to start is now, while the wave is going. You don't want to wake up when everyone's gone online and now you start your online business. You want to be with the forerunners, don't you? Right? I know that's how I felt when I got started. You don't want to wait. You want to start now because the business is moving now. The courses, the education market is booming right now, and you want to get ahead of it now. Okay. What if you have the 100 package? Can a person who buys a 100 package from you upgrade? Yes. So if, let's say you buy the $100 one, and now someone else wants to buy the $900 one, but you don't have the $900 one. They're not going to see that on your website. On your website, they're only going to see what you offer. But let's say they hear from someone else. All that you do is speak to the person that you purchased from, either upgrade immediately so that you can take that sale, or ask the person that you purchased from, hey, this guy's interested. If I refer him to you and he buys from you, upgrade me for free. That's what I do with my customers. Always a win-win for both, right? Always a win-win. Do you purchase the domain yourself from any service provider like AfriHost after purchasing the course? Yes. You purchase it yourself. We all use GoDaddy, but you can use any other one that you want. But we give you the training on GoDaddy on how to use that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yvette, she just messaged me, see you. And can you work more than 2 hours a day? Is that going to make a difference financially? That's a good question. It will make a difference financially if you can work more than 2 hours a day because you can do more training. Physically, you can't do unless you make a lot of content ahead of time. It's like with the gym that example that I gave you. It doesn't help you go 8 hours and go exercise for 8 hours. It's not sustainable, number one. And number two, you're not going to get the result that you want in the 8 hours of putting in more. It's the little bits and pieces that you do every single day that creates that momentum. So the only thing, if you can put in an hour or two a day and maybe catch up with more training, it's just going to help you more. It's going to help you be better in your content. It's going to help you do your business better. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. All right. All right. Okay. You had some great questions here tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining the webinar. If you do upgrade Jake's, yes, you're going to pay the $39 every single time when you upgrade, because every time you upgrade, the whole website changes because it needs to show the new programs. If you upgrade, it needs to show the new ones. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I really hope that you learned a lot. Please get back to the person that invited you here. You are here for a reason. I believe it with all my heart. And let me leave you with this. You are capable of so much more than you know. We all started scared. We all started with 0 sales. We all started with 0 followers. We all started not having any guarantee that this was going to work for us. But we decided to do it anyway. And look where we are. Imagine if you get started today, where you can be in 6 months' time. Imagine in 6 months' time, looking back, being the one sitting on a webinar, giving your testimony. And how many lives can you change by doing that? You guys must have an awesome, awesome day.